How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Salamander Wilds. So, in an effort to bring some more appreciation and attention to some finer details about salamanders, I've been reading some articles and news about salamanders. And, articles like this, I think, are such a niche thing that they go unnoticed, especially since this hobby and these animals as a whole are niche in of themselves. And because of that, I want to take some time to go through some of these articles and read them. Pick out some really interesting information and discuss it. Because I think to truly appreciate these animals, we really ought to be able to appreciate the finer details about them. And so without dragging on any longer, if you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like, share, comment down below, please subscribe, and of course check out the description below for the links to the Salamander Wilds Facebook, Instagram, and Discord. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is a really cool one. Let's start with this. New salamander found in Costa Rica's remote cloud forests. Now that's really cool. I think we are used to, especially according to the viewership on this channel, the majority of the audience here is either from the US or the UK even, right? And because of that, I think we're used to hearing about typical newts and salamanders in our area that are used to cooler climates. But the world is pretty diverse and we do have tropical salamanders. So let's read. A unique species of salamander has been discovered in the cloud forests of Costa Rica. And it is named, probably going to butcher this here, so bear with me, Bolitoglossa bolanosi. It's a small, long-limbed amphibian that is adapted to living under damp moss mats and bromeliads. And that's cool, because when you think bromeliads, you typically think poison dart frogs. So that's a pretty neat detail. And it goes on to say that they are found in the country's remote subalpine rainforest known as Paramo, which exists only at altitudes over 10,000 feet. So this really starts to paint a picture of how specialized these salamanders are and their limited range. And so it goes on to say, quote, "We have been searching for salamanders in the rugged Talamanca Paramos for many years. This discovery highlights how much we still need to learn about the hidden biodiversity of these misty mountain cloud forests," says lead study author Robin Gutierrez, a herpetologist at the University of Costa Rica. Over a decade, Gutierrez and his colleagues collected 19 bolanosi specimens. Genetic and morphological analysis confirmed this salamander as a new species, endemic to Costa Rica's highlands. The research was published in the journal Amphibian and Reptile Conservation in December. And this article itself was posted January 5th, 2024, so that's pretty recent. The salamander's name honors Federico Bolaños, a pioneering Costa Rican herpetologist who helped mentor many of the country's current generation of amphibian experts. The study notes several distinct features of the salamander, including broad hands and feet, and irregular dorsal markings, rather than the vivid red or yellow patches that are commonly associated with the region's salamanders. And yeah, we can clearly see those distinct features here in the photo. Although the colors aren't really too vivid, it's a pretty striking combination of coloration range overall. And so the article continues on. Bolitoglossa bolanosi is the only lungless salamander species found exclusively in Costa Rica's remote high-elevation Paramo habitat, meaning they breathe through their skin, just like the lungless salamanders that we have here in the US. So that's pretty darn cool, because when I think lungless salamander, I think two-line salamanders, redbacks, the common lungless salamanders that I find all the time where I live. But unfortunately, like many other salamanders, this one is also subject to habitat loss, so as the Paramo forests disappear, this species is in danger of disappearing as well. And with that, I am going to wrap up the video here. So I would definitely say there's quite a bit to take away from that article. Besides the obvious that it's a new species, which in of itself is pretty darn cool and amazing. But I think it also goes to show just how unique these tailed amphibians that we love so much in the salamander world are, specialized in adapting to where they live and the limited ranges that you find some of these animals. Overall, I think you would typically associate the rainforests with, different types of frogs, especially poison dart frogs, very colorful, vivid amphibians, but salamanders are also present in some of these rainforests as well. So I think that just kind of adds to the fact that because these animals in particular are quite niche, the surprises that are often associated with them are very much unexpected altogether. And there's clearly so much more to learn about salamanders in particular still, from the toxins that they contain to even their lifespan overall. So I thought this was a pretty interesting read and pretty exciting because of course it's a new species. And I will definitely be doing more videos like this to get information like this out there for people to see. And pretty much just drive that appreciation and understanding of salamanders even further. And so the link to that article is in the description below. Be sure to check that out. It is a really good read. And if you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like, share, comment down below. And of course, please subscribe. Your support is very much appreciated. And until next time, everyone, stay curious and join me for another adventure into the salamander wilds.